Imagine dedicating years, if not your whole life, to training for greatness, overcoming every challenge, and rising to the top of your sport, only to find yourself judged not for your skills, but for what you're wearing. It's a reality women athletes know all too well. Let me walk you through shocking instances where women in sports were forced to dress a certain way, and how they fought back against these rules. One of the most talked about incidents happened in 2021, involving the Norwegian women's beach handball team. These athletes faced a dress code that required them to wear bikini bottoms during competitions. They found this attire restrictive, uncomfortable, and unnecessary. So, in a bold move, they swapped the bikini bottoms for shorts, attire they felt allowed them more freedom to play their best. But this decision came with a price. Each player was fined €150 by the European Handball Federation, amounting to a hefty total for the team. The reasoning? Dress code violation. Yet, the male handball teams were not held to this standard. They played in comfortable tank tops and shorts without issue. This sparked outrage on social media, with celebrities like pop star Pink offering to pay the fine herself, praising the team for taking a stand against what she called ridiculous standards. The question this raised was simple but powerful. If male athletes aren't required to dress this way, why are women? Is the purpose of this rule genuinely about performance, or is it enforcing outdated views of how female athletes should look? If you're new to content creation or looking to elevate your existing channel with high-quality content that attracts more views, 11X Studio is the perfect solution. From seamless video editing and captivating thumbnail designs to high-quality voiceovers and cutting-edge AI image and video generation, every service is tailored to bring your vision to life. Stand out with stunning visuals and engaging content. Reach out to 11X Studio today and make your content unforgettable. Next, let's move to one of the most prestigious tournaments in tennis, Wimbledon. Known for its strictly enforced all-white dress code, Wimbledon mandates that every player, from headbands to socks, wears only white. While this applies to both men and women, it's women who face unique challenges here.
Elite level swimming and think, okay, it's not open for me, I can't wear my hair the way I want to, I'll go find another sport, because that's not what we want.
Imagine competing at one of the highest levels in sports, while also worrying about an entirely different challenge. Many female players have shared that the all-white rule can lead to stress and discomfort, as they're constantly mindful of any potential issues that could make them feel self-conscious on the court. Wimbledon has a long tradition of enforcing these dress codes, claiming it preserves the tournament's prestigious, classic image. But for the female athletes, this rule can feel like an added layer of stress they must contend with, beyond the game itself. So, is it time to let tradition evolve to meet the needs of today's athletes, or should these rules remain in place? Does tradition justify the added discomfort for women in high-stakes matches? In 2011, the Badminton World Federation implemented a rule that caused a wave of backlash. This rule required female athletes to wear skirts instead of shorts while competing. The federation's stated goal? To make the sport more attractive and feminine, they said. This was met with immediate outrage. Many players, especially those from countries with cultural and religious reasons for modest dressing, spoke out against it. They argued that the rule prioritized appearance over comfort and respect, with some saying it even hindered their ability to focus fully on their performance. After the backlash, the federation softened the rule, allowing players to wear shorts underneath skirts. However, the incident left a lasting impression, raising a significant question about how much control governing bodies should have over athletes' attire, especially when those rules seem to prioritize aesthetics over respect and comfort.
There should be a choice. I think that's the most important part, that women can choose to wear whatever they want to wear when they're playing sport and feel confident doing that. So the women have to wear a bikini, so like a crop top and bikini bottoms. The men's wear shorts and a singlet. I personally feel comfortable wearing them, but I feel uncomfortable with the fact that we have to wear them. I know some women that don't play beach handball because of the uniform, and I think that that's something that shouldn't be going on, shouldn't be something that puts women off playing sport.
So, should sports bodies prioritize the traditional or aesthetic look of a sport over athletes' needs? When is it acceptable to impose attire guidelines, and when does it become a violation of personal choice? In 2021, the German women's gymnastics team made headlines for their choice to wear full body suits that covered them from neck to ankle, a stark contrast to the traditional leotard. This wasn't just about comfort, it was a protest against the sexualization of gymnasts and a stand for body autonomy. The German team's decision was seen as revolutionary, particularly in a sport where young female athletes often feel under scrutiny. For them, wearing a full-body suit was a declaration of control over how their bodies are perceived. The move was widely praised by fans and athletes alike, igniting a conversation about body image and choice in gymnastics. Could this be the beginning of a new trend in gymnastics attire? Should gymnasts have the freedom to choose attire that aligns with their personal comfort, or should traditional standards be maintained? Beach volleyball is perhaps one of the most visible examples of unequal dress codes. Female players are often required to wear bikinis, while their male counterparts compete in tank tops and shorts. This difference in dress code has led to criticism and questioning from both players and fans. Many players argue that bikinis can be uncomfortable, especially in poor weather conditions. Some even say they feel the requirement places more emphasis on aesthetics than on performance. While some athletes feel confident and comfortable in bikinis, others believe the choice of attire should be left to the player. Should athletes be allowed to choose attire that best suits their comfort and conditions, or should these established rules remain? Is it fair to hold women to a different dress code standard than men in the same sport? Ultimately, these controversies go beyond clothing. They're about respect, equality, and the right for women athletes to be seen for their skill and dedication, not their attire. More and more female athletes are challenging outdated dress codes, demanding the freedom to wear what feels right for them. They're paving the way for future generations, proving that skill and choice should always come before appearances.
That's why we're having such a hard time growing the sport, because a lot of women or slash girls are like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to wear a bikini. I've tried to recruit a lot of netballers and a lot of indoor handball people as well, and they seem really keen, and then you try and you tell them they wear bikinis and they're like, no, I'm out, sorry, I don't want to do that. And it's very, it restricts the type of athletes or women athletes that we can sort of recruit.
We actually wanted to change this for a long time, but we decided to do that during our last match in this European Championship, because we wanted to make a statement. We want to change the regulations.
Yeah, for our federation there has been a lot of support, and I think every other federation as well, except the ones who are making the rules, have supported us. So we're so thankful for the support. We weren't surprised that they would fine us, because they had been really clear about that. So I think we got like 150 euros per player. But the federation has stand by us and said that they will pay. Yeah, they will pay the money. So we want to grow this sport to that everybody can feel that they can participate. But because of the body insecurity, I think a lot of women just saying, no, I don't want to do this.
As fans and supporters, we have to ask ourselves, in a world moving towards gender equality, why are women in sports still limited by outdated attire rules? Shouldn't we celebrate their achievements rather than judge them for their outfits?